It is your last chance to reset. This is not a drill. This is not another motivational video that you'll watch and forget. This is an intervention. And it is needed because the year is coming to an end. And if it's not now, then when? Okay? For the next few minutes, I need you to lock in with me. No distractions, just you, me, and the truth. The truth is, you've been playing small. You've been telling yourself stories about why you can't, why it is not the right time, why you're not ready, all of that. But what if I told you that right now, in this very moment, you have the power to completely change the trajectory of your life? What if I told you that the person you want to be in 2026 is made in the fire of what you do right now? I'm so glad that you're here right now. We're going to build your vision for 2026 and we're going to start today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. As James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. And today, we start casting the right votes. So how do we do it? How do we lock in and build a future that seems almost unimaginable right now? It starts with 3 core principles. The first one is principle 1, radical honesty and detachment. You need to get brutally honest with yourself. What is draining you? Who is draining you? What habits are holding you back? Remember, failure is a man-made circumstance. It is never real until accepted by man as permanent. You have to stop accepting your current circumstances as permanent. And this is where it gets hard. You have to be willing to let go of what is familiar, even if it's comfortable. Peace and abundance feel dangerous when you've been learning to navigate through stress and survival. Then that becomes your normal. Even if you can imagine life being better with peace and abundance, your subconscious will want to stay with what's familiar. So you have to make a conscious choice to detach. Detach from the version of you that makes excuses. Detach from people who don't see your vision. Detach from the habits that keep you stuck. In order to get something you don't have, you need to do something that you've never done. This is that moment. Deep down, you know what you need to do. You know it. You're just not doing it. You're trying to see if you can get away with not doing it, or maybe doing it just a little bit to see if that will give you the results, because doing it all the way is just too uncomfortable. And what if you don't need to do it all the way? You think you're so smart, right? You think you might actually get away with doing it just a little bit or once in a while, right? But you know what I've realized about this approach? You will be wasting precious time because it is going to take you so much longer to actually come to the realization of I need to go all in. And also, you're going to waste energy because doing it a little bit once in a while is just so much more draining because you're putting the thing you need to do up for discussion every single day. Should I do it today? Nah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I will just go twice as hard next week and chill this week. That constant going back and forward is taking up so much valuable brain space. And the worst part is, you're not even getting the results you want. Going 100% sounds or seems more rigid and more tiring, but it actually requires less brain space because there's no discussion, and it gives you 100% of the results, which if you keep doing it for a consistent time, you will start to see that, and that will motivate you so much. It's like a motivational loop you will get into. But in order to get there, you actually need to overcome the hurdles of getting honest with yourself and making a decision, like cutting off the old version of yourself and going all in. It is going to be hard in the beginning, but if you stick to it, it will be the best thing you ever did for yourself. And about that being hard, we roll into the second principle, principle 2, embrace the hard. When it gets hard, remind yourself that this is where 99% of people quit. Let me repeat it for you. This is where 99% of people quit. This is the moment that separates the great from the good. When it gets hard, when you're tired, when you want to give up, you have to remind yourself, this is the price of admission. This is what it takes. This is literally why you want the thing. Because if it was easy and everybody had it, you wouldn't want it. It wouldn't have this status symbol. You want it, and most people want it, because it is not easy to get. And when it gets hard, that is exactly what you need to feel in order to get it. You're exactly at the right spot. Your choice at the moment just has to be to keep going and pushing through that hard to make it to the other side. This is where everybody quits. It is a privilege to get to this hard feeling. Do you understand me? It takes what it takes. Hear that again. It takes what it takes. This can be a place where you're stuck at because you're trying to see if you can get away by doing just a little bit more than it is comfortable for you, like stretching yourself a little bit into that uncomfortable zone to see if you will get the results. But this won't get you there. I told you before, and I'm saying it again, this won't get you there. There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks. There is only the work. Pros stick to the schedules. Amateurs let their life get in the way. Are you a pro or an amateur? And the last principle, principle 3, the energy of already having it. This is the secret sauce. This is the bar that most people will never reach, honestly. You need to be in the energy of already having it. And you might start experimenting with this by asking yourself some questions that you can reflect on or journal on, like, what would I do if I already had this thing? Really take some time to put yourself in that situation in your mind and really imagine what that would feel like, what thoughts are coming up, or even what solutions are coming up. Let's say you won $1 million or euros. Can you actually get to that state to believe that you already have it? If it just won't click, then make that number smaller until you can believe it, but it still makes you excited. Then think about what you would feel and how you would think about certain things. Were you maybe stressed about the washing machine that broke down last week? Now you can order a new one, right? And have it delivered in a few days or tomorrow even. How does that feel? And that is the whole point. Those emotions indicate what is happening in your life. It starts with a frequency and then it becomes a reality. And the frequency is determined by emotions because an emotion is charged energy emotion. And if the feeling of having the thing you want feels super unfamiliar, I really had this realization a few days ago, then you will never have it because you need to feel it first in order to be it and receive it. If it feels unfamiliar, you won't attract it and you will stay in the energy of always wanting it. Wanting it creates not having it. It says to the universe, I don't have it because I want it. If you have something, why would you keep wanting it? This is why you need to see it as practice, as building a muscle, as building a habit of reflecting every day, being conscious of your thoughts and actively taking moments in the day to visualize and feel what it would feel like if you had the thing you want. And some people do this naturally in a positive way and just like flow through life, but most people are programmed in the opposite way. They always think about what goes wrong, what can go wrong, how bad they have it, how everybody else has it better, and they literally create more negative experiences by being in this state. That is why it takes more work in the beginning to actively reprogram yourself against 99% of people. And once you start doing this, you will all of a sudden see how the world is constantly creating one negative experience after the other, only by the way people think and speak. And it will become no surprise to you why some people live in the reality that they live in. So start practicing becoming aware of your thoughts and then choosing different ones that fit the version of you that already has what you want. And if you're making a vision board for 2026, just like me, know that it is not a wish list, okay? It is a preview of your reality. You have to feel it in your bones. You have to wake up and move as if it's already done. And a vision board is so amazing for that because every day you can look at it and be reminded of that person that you want to be. So you see the pictures on the vision board and you can actually envision yourself in them and think like, okay, what would this person in this vision board that is me, that I want it to be me, do today, think today? And when you see someone with a fit body, it's easier to reprogram your brain into thinking, okay, what would this person do? And I'm going to do that. This isn't about faking it. It is about fate. It is about understanding that your only limitation is the one which you set up in your own mind. And when you embody the energy of your future self, your actions will naturally align. You'll start making choices from a place of abundance, not scarcity, and from a place of power, not fear. I have so much more to say about fear. If you want a different video on that, please let me know because it's the biggest thing that is holding you back. Okay, this is your last chance to reset for 2026. This is your chance to leave them speechless. This is your chance to become the person you were always meant to be. Stop living in the potential and start fulfilling it, okay? Don't just watch this video, live it, lock in. I will be capturing my New Year's resolutions in real time, so subscribe to not miss the motivation, and I will be coming up with more videos this year as well. So follow along and lock in with me, okay? Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye.